Food is one of the largest expenditures in a family's budget. And have you noticed how much prices are going up? Inflation has hit a 40-year high and it's not getting any better. But this video is unique. Most of the frugal fanny videos about grocery shopping include a lot of unhealthy bargains, right? But healthy, real food grocery shopping on a budget is trickier. And I have all the tricks for you today. Keep watching. Save money on healthy groceries. It could save you hundreds and even more. Oh, hey there, beautiful people. This is Lindy Ford, registered dietitian, clinical and licensed nutritionist, and nutrition detective. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit the bell and you will be notified when new videos come out, and subscribe to this channel because you're not going to want to miss any of the upcoming videos that we have planned. Our mission here is very simple at Lindy Ford Nutrition and Wellness: to reveal the truth about health and nutrition that leads you to greater freedom. You know, I don't like to talk about expensive places that I've been, but I just got back from the grocery store. Things are tough, especially like me if you eat real food. But I'm going to say something. In the long run, eating real non-processed food is going to save you money because you're going to have less trips to the doctors, less expensive prescription drugs, as well as more energy and more productivity. And have you seen the price of an expensive box of processed cereal lately? $4 and $5 a box, as well as a bag of Doritos. So some of the junk food is pretty expensive, but I'm still sticking to the quote. Don't ask why real food is so expensive. Ask why processed food is so cheap. I still want to make buying real food less expensive for you. So here are my tips. And if you have other tips on how to save money for healthy groceries, please put them in the comments. Also, tell me which tip is your most favorite one today. Stick with me to the end, because at the end I have a brand new thing that just came out that is going to save you a whole bunch of money. It's just saved me a whole bunch of money, so I want to share it with you. Number one is to shop your pantry and freezer and to make a list. So many times we have things that we have forgotten about in our pantries and refrigerators, like me. I kind of went shopping the other day and I found 2 wonderful cans of wild-caught salmon and made my salmon cakes. I'll link that recipe below. And we ate those for dinner. You can eat them for breakfast. They're amazing. But I had totally forgotten frozen vegetables are sometimes in there, organic chicken. So make sure you make a list and use up what you already have. You're going to save 100% right there. Number 2 is to buy in bulk and freeze. Okay, for items that can be frozen, like beef and chicken are going up the fastest of any other food item. So I would go ahead, and if you see it on sale, if you see a good price on organic, or grass-fed products, I would go ahead and freeze those. Organic frozen vegetables are another good thing. I love the Enlighten products, right? Your Enlighten products. I just I got a really good sale on these, and so I stocked up the other day, and that just will save you a ton. Number 4 is to buy larger or bulk sizes. Now I know you're not going to want to do this on fresh produce, but shelf-stable things, you can save a lot of money. What you want to do, though, is you want to look at the price per ounce or unit. Sometimes you get fooled because something might be cheaper, but it is a lot less volume and you're not getting as much. But your savings can be huge, especially on spices. I'm going to tell you how I've saved a lot of money in the last year, and that is buying spices in bulk. And I'm going to tell you where to buy them in just a minute. But I bought these Frontier taco organic taco seasoning, organic fajita seasoning, and I also bought their ground Ceylon cinnamon. I have been using these over and over, probably saved 10 times the amount that are in those little packets and the little jars. Now what I do with the Ceylon cinnamon is I just decant it. I actually get my husband to do this. Just decant it. Takes like a couple minutes to put it right into the little jar. It saves you tons. Also, I just bought a huge thing of organic maple syrup. Apple cider vinegar, it doesn't have to be Bragg's. It can be any apple cider vinegar with the mother. Just buy the bigger quantities, things that you're going to use every day that aren't going to go bad. Number 5 is to look for special sales and stock up. A couple of my stores nearby have these buy one, get ones every single week. Some of the stuff I don't want to use, but there's a lot of it I do want to use. And actually for my stores, it's just half price. You don't have to buy one, get one, but you're going to want to. I know that I just saw Swerve, which is not an inexpensive product, on sale at a buy one, get one. I bought every single one they had. My husband says, I don't need drugs, I just need a good sale. And I love these half price sales because it helps me to save money. Number 6 is to buy from online discount grocers. There's several of them, Vitacost.com, Thrive Market. These are the same shelf-stable products as you would get at Whole Foods. These are healthy products, most of them. And I'm going to tell you, this is a little secret. Vitacost once a month will send you in your inbox a little 15% off. It used to be 20, now it's 15% off of your grocery order, which is amazing because you can stack these savings. So a lot of times like Bob's Red Mill or other companies will have already reduced coupons, and so the food is reduced, number 1, so it's less than your grocery store. Number 2, manufacturers will reduce it more, and then on top of that you can stack that 15% savings. I probably do that at least once a month, and it gives me such great savings. Oftentimes on Vitacost I get the Lakewood organic lemon juice, the Bob's Red Mill products or paleo baking mix, tomato products, snacks for Piper's lunch, broth, Siete products, Simple Mills products, as well as my all-time favorite snack, and that is the Power Curls. Having a moment. I love my Power Curls, just love them. And I get those on Vitacost. So I promised you a brand new way to save, and that is through Misfits Market. Now, this is a little bit different because it is, you can actually get shelf stable, but you can also get, dairy and meat and seafood. Now, I travel to a lot of third world countries with medical missions, and I am abhorred by the amount of food that we waste. I've heard that it's up to 30% of the food that we produce we actually waste. And this company is doing something about that. So they buy directly from the manufacturers, directly from the farmers, and sell it to us at a discount. And it's a good 30% discount. Now, the selection is always what they have on hand that week, so sometimes it's limited and you have to make a $30 minimum order. But let me just tell you, I just did this. I haven't got it yet. I will report back to you, I promise. But I have to say that a couple things were really amazing. So Nellie's free range medium eggs, I always get the free range eggs for $2.29. I thought that was a good deal. Got a couple small grapefruits. I got some organic blackberries for $3.69, which is kind of okay. That's an okay deal. They're usually about $4 or $5, so that was okay. And then I also got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs for $3.99. Then I got some North Atlantic cod, and this was actually $2 less than what I normally pay for North Atlantic cod. And then I also got the 100% grass-fed boneless beef ribeye steaks, and I did get, I'm just skimming here, but I also got some organic mini Hass avocados, 5 to 6 count for $3.99. So they're pretty good. The prices are not bad, and all those things I'm definitely going to use. The only downside is that there is a $10 shipping charge, but you can get $7.50 off of your first order. I have a patient who told me about this and she loves it. It saves her time, it saves her money. Number 7 is to keep meals and recipes simple for everyday cooking, okay? So my sister went through this Julia Childs phase, all right? So where she was watching Julia Childs videos and she came to my house one day and said she was going to make a couple of these recipes. So we went to the grocery store and for like literally like 2 meals, I mean, we filled the cart up with all of these like specialty items and we spent a long time cooking them. It was very time consuming. It was delicious, but I mean, I don't need creme francais and orange liqueur and fontina cheese every single day. And so that was a little bit too much for me. I am very simple when I cook. I don't really love cooking. So I have 8 to 10 meals that I rotate on a regular basis, and that saves me time, it saves me money. Save the fancy stuff for special occasions, that's fine. Number 8 is to make extra portions for leftovers, okay? So you can consume these for breakfast and lunch. It makes an easy breakfast and lunch. No, the breakfast police have never arrested me for eating shrimp or pork chops or cauliflower rice for breakfast. Believe me, they haven't done that yet. So you're going, or you can also freeze an extra meal or 2 for another meal. It's going to save you, again, it's going to save you time and money. I don't cook my meals once a month like that. Some people do, that's great. I don't do that. I just make a little extra and sometimes freeze things. But what I do every month or so is I make big, huge vats. I mean, like big stock pot full of like stews and soups and chilies. I just did this with the artichokes chicken soup. I'm gonna link that recipe below. It was amazing. It makes a complete meal. And I can tell you that the ingredients are so good that if you went to an upscale restaurant and got this soup, it'd be like $10 a bowl. And it costs a whole lot less to make. And they're already pre-frozen. So what I do is I portion them out in individual freezer bags, suck the air out, and I stack them up in my freezer. And it is heaven to have those really special soups and stews and chilies for days when I don't feel like cooking. So number 9 is to shop at discount stores. Beautiful people, not every store is gonna have everything you need. I don't run around town a whole lot. I do go to Trader Joe's once a week, but I don't even think everything in there is quite a bargain. I do like their organic shredded cabbage. It's like $2.39. I love my Trader Joe's. I probably consume this every single week. I like their organic heavy cream. Their frozen vegetables are wonderful. I get their chomps for Piper, the chomps grass-fed beef sticks. These are so nice, just the throw-in lunches, right? I also get their broths. I get avocado oil. I get their big bag of Gala apples, which are $3.99 a bag, which I think is a great deal. Sometimes they're organic berries. I get those. I don't get everything there, but I do supplement at other places, but I don't go every single week to other places. One place that I go to about once a month is Aldi. So I have done videos on Aldi. Stay away from the gluten-free aisle. There's all kinds of junk there. I don't see anything that you should be eating in the gluten-free aisle. There are a few things that I like at Aldi, but I don't buy everything at Aldi. So the best deal at Aldi is their organic baby greens. At other places, they're $4 and $5 for a box. These are $1.99. Also, their organic grass-fed ground beef, great bargain. Sometimes like $5.99, I think, but that's going up. Grass-fed butter, avocados. There are a few things that you can get at Aldi's. Let's just talk about Sam's Club, Costco memberships. I think that they're fine. But the problem is sometimes the stuff, you just get too much and some of it goes to waste. I never get produce there. I don't need 10 avocados at one time. I don't need 5 peppers at one. I can't consume them that fast. And I believe on some of their stuff, if you do a VitaCost sale, you make just as good savings. Number 10 is to track your food spending. Now do this on your phone or carry around a little notebook with you, but I'm going to tell you, it may not be fun, but I want to tell you how to make it fun, okay? So if you do this for 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to get an idea of what you're spending. Just jot down every time you go to the grocery store, every time you buy food, you're going to put it down and you're going to add it up. And that's going to be your weekly spending. But here's how to make it fun. So the next week after you track your food, then you're going to cut that by $20. Okay, just cut it with all these different tips and tricks that I'm giving you, and see how you do with just cutting it. It's not going to be as painful if you do it a little bit at a time, and just do it a little bit at a time until you get to a budget. You do need a grocery budget, and that is a great way to do it without a whole lot of pain. Number 11 is to get a Raincheck, especially on those buy one, get one, those half price deals, right? A lot of times other people like those deals too, and they are gone. They are gone. I had this happen to me the other day. These foods go on these sales in a cycle, and it's normally a monthly cycle. So you can go back the next week and actually use your Raincheck, because they're good for like a month, and you can enjoy these foods on a non-sale period when there's more of them. Number 12 is to consider meal services. They could be like pre-prepared ingredients like Blue Apron, where you just have to put everything together and cook them yourself, or pre-prepared meals like Freshly. They come out to be about $10 a meal, but they always have good coupons that you can use. Just be aware that it's a subscription service, so you're going to be getting this every week. There is a wonderful place here in my hometown, which is Wilmington, and that is Healthy James. And a big shout out to my friends Travis and Jackie, and they do these wonderful pre-prepared healthy food options that you can get there as well, get them delivered or pick them up at their store. Now this is not cheaper than scratch, but time is money, right, beautiful people? But it is cheaper than to go out to a restaurant or to get takeout food, and it's healthier. If you're a very busy person, this may be well worth your money. All of those tips will save you money, I guarantee. Let me know in the comments if you have a great tip and or which one of these is your favorite, and I will see you in the next video.